Me again. Right, little update. I'll spin you around and we'll explain what's what. And I'll go through what I think with the Silverwing to take it to bits. Alright. Look at that. Look at it, it's box frame. Box frame chassis. Yeah, genuinely, this is the easiest bike I've ever bloody stripped down. This is really easy. This was put together with engineers, not accountants. This is a good little machine. It sort of comes off, well, that side came off, box come out, fender pulls out at bottom. It's pretty straightforward. The bolts are pretty straight. It's quite easy. I mean, I will have to drill. Where's it gone? I will have to drill that. I mean, that was C solid. Just look at that. But I tell you, the engineering on this bike is incredible, right? These old, like, around the clamshell on. Look at that. You don't get that anymore. Chrome plated headed bolts. Unreal. I mean, they're not bad. For 29,000, look at that. That was almost brand new. I mean, there is a few crusty bolts, which is expected. It's so easy. I mean, the seat. I mean, literally, when the seat's up and you get inside it and take this cover off here, which is there, you literally got 4 10mm nuts, and it just pops off. And then I put them back onto the holes. I mean, this is obviously the middle shroud, as I was saying to you. That's the rear clam, or rear half with the tail light. You've got the box with a reinforcement brace over the back. But even these passenger foot pegs, just look at these, right? We finished? Look at them. Cast aluminium. Look at that. God, these were built well. Look at that. Just look at the bolts. Look at them. No wonder this bike is 250 kilos. Just look at it. He's built like a damn tank. I managed to get the caliper off, but if I can't get basically behind that little bolt there, there's a slide pin to take your shoes off. If I can't, that might have to be replaced. I mean, even this Silverwing, it's got a parking brake. There. Look at that. Unbelievable. And you won't believe where the airbox is. Right? Behind the rear side panel. I've just obviously taken bolts out to make it easier for you. But just look at this. Right? Million bolts. Take that off. Look at that. Screw. This gives you an indication how long she's been looked after. It's not too bad, is it? And according to that date code, 2022. Yeah, you got an airbox at the top of the side. This thing goes into this massive twin port manifold. Because obviously she's twin parallel, so she's got 2 opposing cylinders like that, you see. Unbelievable. Look at the tyre. What size is that tyre? I mean, I know the rims are not very big on them, but let's have a look. 150. 150. And I bet you could still put a 160 on that. Well, it wouldn't make much difference. Unbelievable. But yeah, as I was saying, the engineering on this bike is insane. Seriously, honestly, that was built, honestly, with engineers. That wasn't built by accountants. That is, honestly, that is less hassle. I have not swore once in taking that to bits, and I have a semi-patience threshold, unfortunately. I've not swore once. This little 125 below me, I've sworn more times trying to get the simplest things off. That just comes to bits. Honest to God. I can see why people like them. Genuinely. That is so easy. So easy to take to bits. Wow. I mean, I probably won't touch front at the minute, but yeah. I've got access to a manual, but I've not even gone anywhere near one. It is so easy. That is an incredible bike. The one thing I will have to look at is obviously as she's gone down on the side. Look at that nice little dint in header pipe there. Yeah. Is that technically 47 brake horsepower compliant now because she's got a restriction? Yeah. But as I was saying, going back to this exhaust can. Right, somebody's clearly had it off. They've had an aftermarket and stuck it on because there's no bolts in that gasket. This thing, dear me, oh, that must be going on for 10-15 kilo, that can. What a machine. I mean, the frame's note to look at. I mean, the frame on the Forza seems better, but look at it. You can tell it's 29,000. Look how clean that is. And she's only got it surface corrosion right top at shocks a little bit, and obviously around where rear fender hangs. But that's incredible. I mean, brake fluid started seeping out the rear, and obviously all this is all busted up, as you can see, so I'll have to replace that. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you this video. That's what one looks like on the inside, and genuinely, they're not a difficult bike. They're not. Look at that. That's where the battery lives. Honestly, they thought about everything with this bike. I mean, it's like when them plastics are on up there, there's notches for these. You know, your fuse boxes. Everything is so in reach. I mean, where's the plugs? The plugs, look at that. And, yes, even they are accessible, right? Because even when you've got this leg shroud over, oh look, and this car got. I'll show you. Right? When you've got that panel on, there is literally a cover that sits here. These little screws either side, you just unscrew them, you literally pop that out, and you've got access to your sparkies. Look at that. You know, oil. There's a big plug under there. Swing arm. And I mean even down to massive belt housing. Yeah, you take this passenger footrest off. But just look at that. Should got a hole in it. Just look at that. That's an impressive machine. As far as engineering goes, that is the bollocks. I like that. And genuinely, if you're a mechanic or any form of like to get wrenching like me, that It's 10 times easier to work on than a Forza. What did they do wrong? Cost cut, save money in processing. Just, I'm not dissing the Forza, don't get me wrong, it's a great bike, but gotta bear in mind that was probably designed originally, what, 99, 2000, probably late 90s, you know, because that obviously ran from 2001 to 2013, the Silverwing. They never changed the panels, because I believe they built that to rival the T-Max, didn't they? And then Bergman, Suzuki brought out the 650 and all that. But yeah, honest to God, when they built that, they knew what they were doing. They knew back then a 600 wing or a big maxi scooter of that size was to be of some significance. It's a shame in this country, in the UK, we don't get the following for scooters, unfortunately. It's more Europe, and then, I mean, there's a lot of following for them apparently as well in America. So, I mean, again, the following's not as strong, but it's spread out over a larger area. But yeah, I can see why. I can see why now people like the Silverwing. I really, really can. That's impressive. If that, honestly, if the bike is as impressive as, undoing it and everything, if that's as impressive as actually physically riding it, when it comes to actually riding that machine, I think, yeah, that's going to be a nice bike. But I'm waffling. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the first video. I thought I'd bring you back on this one, just to show you that, again I will repeat, as far as I'm concerned, is an engineering marvel.